I'll tell you about a girl right now.
Her name is Natalie Portman.
So guess what happened, Jay? You'll probably think this is crazy. This girl DM'd me. She goes, "What Ella said was so normal on the podcast about nudes."
Oh,
Let's talk about that for a second.
That's what she DM'd me. And I responded, haha, she will be happy to hear people agree with her. And then she liked it. Then she DM'd me saying, "Yay, I love the podcast." And I responded saying, "Finally, someone." And she goes, "Not just anyone, a 5'2" Latina who is great with airports." And I go, "Bullshit, you're 5'2". And then she goes, "Dead ass." It's fucking crazy.
Sounds perfect.
And she sends nudes.
And she says, "Dead ass."
Sounds like your wife.
Sounds like my
Sounds like
wife.
your wife.
She lives in Toronto. Now tell me about how you got to the beach and how you had sex with her.
I'll fucking tell you my recent DM if we're going to do this shit.
No, we want to
bro.
know about this girl.
Why are you being such an asshole?
You're being a fucking asshole.
I'm being so cool with you right
Not
now.
at all.
I'm your friend.
Let's move on. Joe and I have a story.
Would you guys
No,
fuck each
ew.
other on the beach? Because that's the only story I want to hear is about people having sex on the beach.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Okay, but this is pretty funny.
Wait, can I just?
Funny.
Okay, go.
This girl DMs me. She goes, "Whose dick I gotta suck to take you on a date?" JK, I know the answer is David. And I said, "I'm pretty flexible. Either one works." Yeah, and then we just talked for a little bit.
That's pretty funny.
I had a girl tell me the other night that she wanted me to dress up as Dr. Phil and have sex with me.
Really?
And I thought about it. Like, I really considered it because I hadn't had sex in so long. And I really thought about it. And I was in my bed and I was like,
You're in your bed?
I was in my bed and I was imagining. And I was like, oh, yeah.
She's
And then I was like, I can't do that.
You're in your bed and you look inside your closet and there's just one light shining on the Dr. Phil outfit. And you're just like, should I get it in? Should I get in that outfit? Just like a superhero being called back to work.
She wanted to call you daddy.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Dude, I was so fucking
went and
horny.
tapped
I was
that
so
shit.
horny last night. So I dislocated my shoulder yesterday, right?
That turns you on.
No. So I dislocated my shoulder boxing yesterday, and my shoulder was like in so much pain when I went to bed. But for like whatever reason, I got so fucking horny at like 4 a.m. I got up and I masturbated like with all this pain in my shoulder.
Oh, fuck.
It was
That's
really
why don't you
weird.
just use your other hand?
I can't use my left hand masturbating.
Really?
Can you?
Yeah, I can use both.
You use both hands?
Yeah, I'm ambidextrous.
I was gonna say.
You couldn't
Ambidextrous.
masturbate because one of your shoulder was dislocated?
Why did you call me?
You want me to? You wanted to do it for me?
I'm your friend, bro.
Oh, right. Next time I'll call you.
Everything I complain about. You were jerking off without me? Are you kidding me? No, but
Okay. Anyways, when you guys were gone in Utah, Joe and I wanted to like play a little prank on you, where I brought a girl over.
The prank is that Ilya pretends to have sex with a girl while you're away.
like
Right.
just in his own room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not a girl. So it would have been, it would have been two girls. It would have been a girl like comes in, right, and then like I don't know, fucking Taylor has like her notifications on the phone. So she looks at it and she goes, Dave. And then like 15 minutes later, she gets another notification. It's another girl that comes in. And you're like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
Right, like a gangbang.
Right. Anyways, I was going to do that, but we ended up not doing it. But one of the girls that that Joe like wanted to come over, that's the girl that I was that I sent you.
He sent
that
you a picture of her.
And I said dead ass because she was actually going to come over that night.
That was the girl.
Oh, but she was like for the bit.
For the bit.
So when I was explaining it
Bro,
to her.
Ilya sent me a picture of this girl that he was hooking up with, and she looked like a porn star, right? Is she a porn star?
Playboy.
Playboy. I had to reverse image search her on Google.
Did you?
Yeah. I put her into Google and I reversed image search her so I could see more pictures because he cropped out her Instagram.
Intentionally.
Yeah, so I wanted to see who this girl was, and I fucking spent like a good 8 minutes looking up this girl, and I texted the picture to Natalie. I was like, tell me what you can find out on this girl.
God.
That's why you didn't respond right away.
Dude, this
Yeah.
is what I'm talking about. Now you fucking wonder why I don't fucking tell you who I hook up with.
Well, the
Google image search.
the reason I have to do this is because you don't tell me.
Okay.
So
I
when
feel like a fucking like overbearing father right now.
So fucking Joe's talking to this girl on the phone, right?
and I'm trying to explain to her this shitty prank that we're pulling on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And she's like, oh, so your friend's a virgin. And
Joe goes, no, he's not a virgin. And I hear that, and I'm like, Joe, give me the fucking phone. Let me talk to her. And I grab the phone. I'm like, I'm not a virgin. I promise, I'm not a virgin. Like,
she's like, and after we finish the photos, maybe we could like drink, smoke, we'll hang out, we'll watch a movie. It won't be weird. And she's like, that's exactly what a virgin would say.
yeah. And so
Did she come by?
No.
She cancelled.
Ilya got nervous
Ilya's-
because he's a virgin.
Ilya's fake date got canceled.
The premise of the story is Joe painting me as a fucking virgin to this girl, man. It's so fucked up of you, Joe.
I paint you as a virgin too, fucking with the little stories you tell me.
Yeah, you act like it. It's not a big deal.
Oh, is that why you've been calling him a virgin for the past week and a half?
Yeah, I'm trying to spread that rumor.
Yeah. And Ilya this is a new joke. It's like, you know how he gets mad when you call him short?
Yeah.
The new one is a virgin. And like the other day we were in the office and Joe kept on calling him a virgin. And Ilya got so mad. He gets up, he's like, Joe, fucking stop it. I'm not a fucking virgin. You want me to prove it right now that I'm not a fucking virgin? I'm gonna go right now and have sex. You're gonna fucking watch me. And he goes on his Insta story and he makes a video and he's like, do you want me to tell him that I'm a virgin? And he goes, okay guys, I'm a fucking virgin. And he's like, I'm gonna post it. And Joe's just like, no, don't post it. Just wait for my video. Then you can post it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm a virgin.
The other day we were here, remember, and someone came banging on the door. This random woman. She's like in her early 20s, came banging on the door. She's like, David, and she screamed, and we went out there, and she just had a panic attack. And she was like, never mind, you can't help me, and fucking stormed out of our driveway. A random stranger just stormed out of our driveway, and fucking knocked the neighbor's basketball hoop over, made a loud noise, and we followed her all the way back to the subway station because we're like, what's wrong with this girl? Let's talk to her. She's been here 2 days already. Like 2 nights she just sits outside on the curb, and this time she built up courage to come knock on our door. And then fast forward a day later, I get a text. It's from the neighbor, and it's like someone keyed the Bronco. And the Bronco had symbols in it, like letters, like not keyed, like a scratch, like full on symbols and sketched into the car. And then it had my name in it too, like David spelled out, like in the D was a triangle, the A was a triangle, the V obviously a triangle. Everything was like keyed and properly keyed, and there's an image of there was a picture in the car, in the Ford Bronco, really expensive car, really pretty car. So I go out there and I go check, and the girl that was there that night is sitting right next to the car. Ooh. And I go, hi, and she's like, hi, and I go, did you key this car?
Yeah.
And she goes, I did. I'm here to apologize.
Oh my God.
And I go, okay, explain what happened. And she explains, and she goes right back into being not all there and really scary, and I don't know what to say, and everyone, Ilya's texting me, or Natalie's texting me, get away from her, this, she could be dangerous, whatever. So I tell her, I sit down with her, and I was talking to her for a little bit. She obviously just needed help, and I tell her, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police, but you have my word, I'm not gonna get you in trouble. I just want you to get help. Is that okay? Right. And she goes, yeah, that sounds good to me. So I call the police. First of all, calling the police here is fucking. Have you ever called the police here? It's a they don't come. They don't come for shit.
Right.
I was transferred 3 times because when you call the police here, if it's not an emergency, if you're not being held to with a gun to your fucking face, they don't care, and that's totally fair because they're busy, right? They have other fucking shit going on.
Sure.
So I got transferred 3 times. Deadass 3 times to different police stations, and then they finally came. The neighbors told me that the other night they called the police because she was banging on everybody's doors, and they never showed up. And they called 2 hours later, and they were like, "Do you still need us to come?" They just never showed up. Yeah, the police never showed up. So I'm sitting there with her waiting for the police, and I'm just like, "So why did you come here?" And I'm like, "Do you know who I am?" And she's like, yeah, I know who you are. She was like, I was watching your videos. I was watching all your videos, and then he told me to just go for it. God. And I was like, who told you? And she's like, the guy who's in my head. He just told me to go for it. And then she found my address, and she just showed up at my house, and she's like, I was told that if I came here, everything would be answered. And she kept coming to my house every night because she thought she was gonna get these answers. And she's like, every night I came here, I got an answer, I got another answer, and I kept coming back for more answers. And she was like, not there. I'm like, are you on any drugs? And she's like, no, I swear to God, I don't do drugs. But she was obviously very disturbed. So I mean, nothing really happened. The police came. They were super, super fucking nice. I made sure of that. I was like, she just needs help, and they were like, okay, we're gonna get you to a hospital. And she was like, okay. She was super compliant with them. And then the cop came up to me. She's like, how does she know where you live? Right. And I'm like, I do social media for a living. And the cop goes, did you post your address on internet? and I go, no. I think she just saw some of my videos, and she kind of just found it. And she's like, okay, I see. I think what you're going to want to do from now is you're going to want to change your name on social media. And I go, no, I think it's too late for that. And she goes, like, how about you just, even if you just take David and you shorten it to D. And I go, that's not going to help. It was really funny explaining to this woman that, like, I can't go back. Like,